That's awesome. Because you like, for those of you who don't know, Christine, like, I guess that comes with being a first AD, I guess, because like she can go from one side of the set to the other without even you fucking noticing at all. And she'll do it while being on the walkie, while on her phone, while doing so much shit. And she just like runs and weaves in between so many fucking people. So the fact that your mom is like out weaving you is so wild to me.
That's where I get it from.
We are the
Get Reelisms Podcast.
I am Adam Chase Rani.
And I am Christine Chen. And surprise, we're both filmmakers.
We get into it by sharing secrets, advice, and gossip in filmmaking.
And we even get our other filmmaking friends to share theirs too.
So please, everybody, join us for
an ode to filmmaking.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the Get Reelisms Podcast, episode 139. My name is Adam Chase Rani. All right, do that one more time. You were breaking up like crazy. That was wild.
No, gosh darn it.
Well,
Christine Chen, that's me. Hello.
Perfect. See, we did it. Don't scream, but it works. Make sure when you're holding the like if the cord is coming loose, like the XLR cable, this thing, if it's like coming loose, make sure you're holding on to it so it's not gonna like loosen up.
Okay.
You know? Because right now you're coming in crispy. Okay. So,
yeah,
Christine, it's still Taiwan International. Christine, what's the situation?
Yeah, so exciting. Tomorrow is Lunar New Year. Today's the eve of.
Mm-hmm.
So there's lots of like stuff we have to do, like temple stuff. Yeah, so we're gonna go. Everyone is off today, so like my cousins. This is all for my. So they're all coming over to my grandma's house, and we're gonna march and thing. And so we got to go buy all the stuff for it. As you know, we think like the freshest. So right outside our door is the supermarket,
Mm-hmm.
the outdoor market. And so my parents are worried that if we don't leave by before 9-ish, then all the good stuff is going to be sold out. So yes. So we're going to go. And I insisted that I go with them to the market. The market, I just love it. I love walking around seeing like what's new, what's the late. That's how you know what's seasonal. Is you go to the market and you go, oh, cool. Like what fish did they get today? You know.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I just love the market. It's always full surprises, and especially in Taiwan, I'm just trying different things that you otherwise wouldn't have gotten else in the U.S. Just because like there's just so many fruits and stuff that just don't make the transport, and they don't even bother. So there's just stuff that I'm just trying that I've never seen before, and exotic fruits and stuff. So that's super fun. Yeah, and you just never know where you're gonna see the market. Yeah, I just so that's today. Today is New Year's, Lunar New Year's. You'll see walk the streets and stuff that they've got. Like red is the lucky color. And there's stores full of kind of like in Halloween. There's like the Halloween store pops up. It's like that, but Lunar New Year store pops up. It's just like your stuff. It's usually just like all red. It's just red. Yeah, you just go in and it's just like red hanging things, red just red I don't know how to say it in English, but like calligraphy, Chinese calligraphy stuff.
Oh, okay. Yeah. stationary.
To, like hang on doors. Yeah, just say like they just say like Happy New Year essentially, or like long life or prosperous or prosperity, that type of stuff. Yeah, so it's just little spots all over the place. This is pretty cool. Then tomorrow will be the after New Year's stuff, and I don't know what we're gonna do, but I'm sure we're gonna go look for like some drag dance. I'm a terrible Asian. Like I don't, and I've been using this opportunity to like really just ask a shit ton of questions, because there's always room to learn, and I'm always just why do you do this? My parents are probably like, we have a 3-year-old child now. Yeah, I just keep like why, but why? So it's been fun. It's been a lot of research too on my end, writing. Maybe some of you guys know I've been developing a series that is building tomorrow. It's just a temporary name. I have a nickname for it because American Dream is not a good name. Not because everybody uses that, but it's kind of a spin-off of the short I'll be.
Okay. Nice.
It's about immigrants. So I've been opportunity to kind of look at photos that they have and just like ask questions and why did they do this, and it's been really nice because I don't know if you recall me saying, but getting immigrant parents to open up is like really, really, really hard. Yeah.
We talked about that last episode, and it's the same thing with my dad. Quick question for you. So it's just a technical thing. Do you, if you look at your laptop, do you have your thing plugged by USB? Your microphone by USB?
Yeah.
Is that wiggling around? Like when you're moving the microphone, does that wiggle around a lot?
No.
Okay. Because the audio still comes a little choppy. Your internet, like the audio is fine in Instagram. So like I can hear you absolutely fine with Instagram. It's just for some reason, something like either comes loose and it chops up the audio, your audio specifically, or because I know it's not the internet. You're coming in clear. It's something to do with like maybe the mic, but I don't know. I don't know if like this bottom of the microphone is like getting loose. I don't think so though. That wouldn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I apologize. I'm sorry for people who are listening. Technical difficulties. It's not very.
It's okay. I mean, shit. Hey, we've had audio issues for 100+ episodes. This ain't nothing, baby. Because here's the thing: it's like you come in really crispy and clean, but then when you move around, that's like when it just snaps right out and chops up the audio.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to out this thing. This is not in a good spot. God damn it! What I do?
Oh, I completely can't hear you in Discord. Okay. Yeah, that works. Yeah, you're here, and I don't hear you yet. I hear you on Instagram.
Yeah.
Okay, I can hear you on the mic now. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So as close as you possibly can with the mic, with the to you. I know. Maybe it's just a new XLR cable. I think that's just what it is.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I don't think it's the mic itself. And I can get you an XLR cable. it's like $6 or $7 on Amazon.
Okay.
Yeah. No, but I mean, it's you're still coming in fine every once in a while. We might just have to do some fun little editing splices of the Instagram audio with this audio.
Audio.
You know.
Yeah.
But
good.
it's good, G. You know, we're international, Christine. We're in Taiwan. We're having a good time. You know, it's just what it is.
Yeah.
Is Lunar New Year on every is it always on a Saturday? Like Thanksgiving, always on the Thursday?
No, not that I'm aware of. It follows some magical calendar that I don't understand either. So, like the lunar calendar.
Yeah, it just doesn't make sense to you. It's just like, all right.
I don't know. I'm like, all right, today Chinese New Year is on this day. Okay. Yeah. Next year, Chinese New Year is on this other day. All right. And everybody but me seems to know when it happens.
Like, you mean your family knows every single year what day it's on and they don't need to look at a calendar? Really?
Oh, no, I'm pretty sure they look at the calendar.
Oh, okay.
But still, I just feel like I'm always unaware. Yeah, so, but I've been using this opportunity to just like observe, lots of observing. I feel like when you write more and you become a more serious writer, you spend the amount of time that you spend observing increases significantly. I don't think I used to be such an observant person, but like I've become more and more and more and more observant. I'm content just sitting and just watching people like for hours at a time and just like, how did they talk? What did they do? What, just that brings me lots of joy for that. And that's what I've been doing in Taiwan. Has been just lots of observing, lots of like, oh, I didn't notice this before. Oh, my grandma does this, or so it's just tucking it away, storing into the tools, the treasure chest of ideas. So this is I don't know what to expect today. I'm excited. I'm sure it's going to be awesome. So, I mean, it's the dragon year, so it's got to be big. Yeah.
Yeah.
The biggest one, I think. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm excited when I go to the market what's going to be sold there.
Oh yeah.
So
especially it's like
yeah.
Specifically for the year of the dragon, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's going to be crazy. That merch is going to go
It's gonna be
wild.
like dragon meat.
That would be crazy. It'd be like Game of Thrones. No, I want to ask you though. Do you notice a lot of like similarities or even like cultural differences between like your people watching? So, do you see anything like with people in Taiwan that is just like completely fucking different in America, or maybe similar?
Different, and I think the thing is that
people are more polite probably in Taiwan.
No.
No?
I mean, well, yes, to an extent. It just depends. Like, I guess because I grew up, my parents around all the time. There's things that I think it explains my parents more. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like, it's less that I am seeing differences or with Taiwanese people. It's more like it explains why my parents do certain things the way they do it. And so like things that are, it's usually things that are like bum rushing lines, squishing through like tiny holes to get to my mom. Like walking down the street with my mom, it's like I'm always like, Mom, come on, like dude, like there's like 5 people in front of me. I'm not going to push down this old person so that I can like get to where you are because you're walking way too fast. Type thing. They're just.
You walk really fast, by the way, which is crazy. And the fact that your mom walks even faster than you is wild. Faster. That's crazy.
My mom walks.
Is she running? Fast. What is she doing? Like, is she like, that's like a light jog. That's like running.
She should try to be in the Olympics for speed walking. That's all I can say. Yeah.
Ultimate speed walker.
Really. Yeah, really, really, really fast. I was like, nothing makes my mom walk faster than knowing that my dad is about to lose his shit at home because we told him we would be back at a certain time and we went to go run some errand. Like, she walks so fast.
That's awesome. Because you, like, for
She's
those of
so
you who don't
fast.
know, Christine, like, I guess as comes with being a first AD, I guess, because, like, she can go from one side of the set to the other without even you fucking noticing at all. And she'll do it while being on the walkie, while on her phone, while doing so much shit. And she just, like, runs and weaves in between so many fucking people. So the fact that your mom is, like, out weaving you is so wild to me.
That's where I get it from.
That's
That's
of
totally
course,
where I get it
yeah.
from. It's my mom. It's literally my mom. I'm like chasing after her. Like,
Yeah,
down these
you're like
busy streets.
running.
And
It's like Born
yeah,
Identity.
I'm literally running. Yeah, and she's just like, yeah. I'm like, she's mom. I'm like, you're older than I am.
That's what I'm saying. I'm
14.
like, damn, and she still got the speed. Holy shit,
Yeah.
that's wild.
She, and I think it's this like trust. She has trust in her country that like if she's going to be in this area, there will be room.
Yeah,
Even though I see 5 different people in front of me.
yeah.
So I see
Keep
old
up.
man, the 2-year-old kid that's like boo 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 boo, like a layer of 5 people in front of me, and I don't see the whole. She just sees the whole.
Yeah, she just goes. Yeah,
Yeah, she just goes.
that's
She's like, yeah, trust and they'll be there. And I'm just like, mom, like I don't want to knock down.
wow.
I don't want to knock down the old man and the old lady and the kid and the my.
You get only a window of opportunity. It's a little hole, and if you don't go in, you fucking lose it.
You
know?
miss it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that's why I feel like the Indiana Jones when like the doors are closing. Yeah,
The doors converge. You're already missing your moment.
Yeah.
Your shot.
moment.
Shit.
Yeah, but man, she is a beast. But yes, that is where I get it from. Is her.
That makes sense. And that's honestly
so I have-
fucking awesome. It's so funny.
Yeah, so I have her like zipping around, speed. I have my dad's like anal retentiveness when it comes to time. Even though like I don't feel like I'm that anal about time, I turn it. I can turn it on and off. You know, like I can, for the most part. I'm only that anal when I have to be.
When you're
I'm on set,
working,
'cause it's
yeah.
my job.
When you're working,
Yeah,
you're
when I'm working.
minutes are everything to you. You know?
Yeah, well, they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess my life is like that too. Minutes.
Yeah. Because you got to do like 30 different things at once. You can't just fucking, focus on the one thing. It's like, I'm bored. I gotta do something else. I can't just watch a movie and not answer emails. You crazy?
I'm getting better at it. Just because when you watch a movie in public, like it.
Yeah, you don't have a choice. Yeah.
I have no choice. I have to sit and focus.
Yeah.
But yeah. But no, it's been Taiwan. The cost of living is so significantly cheaper. It's great. It's so nice. Like my parents' favorite thing to do is to be like, and our whole meal costs $2.
My family does that too. Yeah. That's so awesome though.
Costs $5. I'm like, gosh darn it.
Well, your parents are probably familiar with like American prices being fucking crazy, Have they
Yeah.
been to the United States?
My parents have been.
Oh yeah. That's how you're.
Yes. I was
Fuck, I'm so
born-
tired. I'm so sorry. That's so crazy of me.
Was it? Very right now. Right now. I'm with you. It makes sense. Look, the U.S. for me, I'm
Right.
yeah, and then there's lots of things. Just your relation, your um, stuff. But really, you know, um, got a leg up. So what Guanxi is just like it's like we have Guanxi like for relationship. Like we
He sounds like my man.
that I didn't know and found out that like like this dude was like a mafia dude. So like Italian mafia. So they were very clear that they didn't like that he is like the businessman in this one to collect, taxes and all that. And the reason why they keep him, he's a with the tax money. So like, builds hospitals, builds schools and make sure the roads are good and stuff like that. And so then the politicians go to these mafia dudes to like to make connections with them because the city usually listens to the mafia person and not to the actual politicians, which is it's very
That's ass backwards.
fascinating.
Yeah.
So the mafia guy, so he like that's the export business. He's in like several different exports and stuff like that. But like, yeah, am I?
That's I mean, there's but you're saying that like, there's still good with the money that he's generating in terms of like him being like who he is and like handling that kind of stuff, not like the crazy shit
Yeah,
end
no,
of
it's
the
not like
mafia,
it's
he's
not
not
like
cracking
Italian
skulls.
mafia the way.
Yeah.
I don't know. I asked, but maybe I
Yeah, you don't know.
I'll just be. Oh, this is my niece. I don't like go out
Right.
or
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
at least is that part of the
I
mafia,
know.
and that's crazy.
Yeah.
That like
But
even
I mean, I saw all these relationships come into play. Like, giant ass line, and then the wife it just yells like somebody's name, and somebody comes and we bypass instantly.
that hookup.
I saw all these things. Yeah, just shit. Like I'm like, aha, see the benefits of this. This guanxi. Yeah, yeah. Just in my or like things that people can get. When my dad's like, my uncle's like, you don't understand. Like nobody can get this, but they can get this right now.
Mhm.
Yeah, because they know a person that knows a person that knows a person.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, you get the
So-
hookup to everything, you know? Like you go to like a meat market
Yeah.
or something, they know him by name. Be like, hey, you know, let's
Yeah.
here you go. Yeah. It's like real life Sopranos.
Yeah,
Just without
my
the killing.
grandma gets the best fish
Yeah.
before it's on the market because she knows the people. You know,
That's
same. My uncle,
wild.
he knows. Yeah, they know the person who sells the pork, so they get the best parts before it hits the market. It's all about relation.
That's what's up.
That's
Yeah, I would say. Damn.
yeah,
Yeah,
the mafia.
that's an awesome. I mean, I don't know if it's so much as awesome as it's like very fucking interesting to have somebody
It's extremely interesting.
part of that culture. I mean, and again, like, yeah, there might be some things that are going to be shrouded a little bit just because, you know, I feel like a job with the mafia can get a little fucking intense and anxiety ridden for sure. But yeah, I mean, listen, you know, they got to be important if the whole community knows him along with like him handling like the financial side
Yeah,
of it, you
there's
know?
pictures of him like with all the major politicians, and it's just like,
That's
my
awesome.
uncle was like, well, that's just how it goes, and I was like trying to understand
Wow.
and I was like, oh, okay, this makes sense. It's because like if a politician needs to swing a vote or something, or get something to work in their favor, they got to go to the person that people actually listen to. And it makes sense that they listen to him because he's the one who like does good stuff with the money and helps the community. So it's all about that, you know. It makes perfect sense.
Well, and also that makes sense as to why like the community rather side with them than the politicians at that point, you know. It makes sense just on a local perspective, you know.
Yeah. So yeah, no, it's
That's
been
crazy.
cool, just like observing and I
I know. Yeah.
stuff. I'm like, but is there's violence?
There's some there. You know, he's seen some shit. We know he's seen some shit. Maybe. Who knows? Maybe not. Because I've definitely seen like documentaries where like New Jersey mafia people, like people who like work in the accounting part of that sometimes don't even see any of that shit at all. There might be like a couple of times where it's like, hey, there's this guy coming over with a bag of money, just keep in your garage for a week. You know, it's like, okay. And then he's like, you just don't ask questions. It's just like, keep the bag of money there, keep it away from the children, bring it in a safe, you know, just fucking, you know, and then some Vinny is going to come by next week and pick it up. You know?
Yeah. I bet there's lots of that. No, it's absolutely fascinating. Um, my uncle met him because we're on a we call it Li Xingtuan, which is a tour, like a vacation tour. So where
Like,
you've seen this, the stereotypical where it's like groups of Asians and they like follow this tour guide and go on tour trips and stuff.
I see it in Hawaii all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's called Li Xingtuan, which
Okay.
is like a tour, like a tour group,
Yeah.
a tour on a vacation in a group. And apparently the dude like asked for some business advice. So whatever, dude, a ton of money basically. But like my uncle got like friends like that all.
Yeah.
Yeah, my dad was telling me stories of how like he'd be the one who'd study his ass off, and his brother wouldn't, and then his brother would still get like the top of the class, like
Oh man. Yeah.
or he would get like the best scores still, and so like it was just not fair.
Yeah. Just the most minimal effort and just like aces every single test.
Minimal
Yeah.
effort. Yeah, pretty much. I was like, man,
Oh
that's
yeah.
how I feel. And my brother's the one who doesn't have to study that much, and does well. No, he studies hard, but he's the book smart one. Yeah.
I mean, well, that's the thing. It's like I have best friends of mine who just literally show up to any test. I had a friend of mine who got I don't know if it's like 1,500 or 16. What's the highest in SAT? Is it
1,600.
It's 16. So my friend got a 1,500. She never studied. She never took an SAT prep course. I took 2 SAT prep courses, and guess what my fucking score was? 10 fucking 80. 1080. Bad. Real bad. I'm a dummy, you guys. I'm a dummy. You know what I mean? And I took 2 fucking courses, and my best friend since elementary school, she took it, never studied, never did any preparatory anything, but she's just notorious for just showing up to the test, not doing the homework, but showing up to the test and just acing it. She never does the homework. She never turns it in. I'm like, do you have like anything to do what do you do? And she's like, oh, I just, I'm on, in high school, we had Vine. So Vine was like huge and shit. So she's like, yeah, I'm just on Vine. I just have my headphones on. I go on Vine. I'm like, are you fucking with me right now? I am feverishly writing I'm filling up notebooks after notebooks each semester of notes. And I'm studying my fucking ass off, and I'm sweating. Like I'm like anxiety riddled kid, and I get fucking C's and B's. I've gotten A's rarely in my fucking school career. Rarely. I'm just a natural born idiot. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just not good.
Idiot.
I'm just not good at school, man. I'm just not good at it at all. I study my fucking ass off, and I still, because the part of it is like I just overthink things all the time. So then I second guess
I'm the same way.
every single answer,
Yes.
and I always choose a wrong answer, especially when I second guess.
I'll think like your school.
It's a test taking school. My high school, absolutely.
Then you're really screwed.
Yeah.
But if it's a school that's like, oh, we're gonna do like essays and book work and whatever, I excel at that. Do you?
Me too.
No.
But that's the thing. It's like it only was worth
Yeah.
a quarter of the grade. So that's where I ace all of it. But then when it comes to the test, it's like, damn, homie, you get D's and C's and sometimes B's on the highest is like a B plus you got on a test, bro. Oh, no, I take it back. It was an A minus. but the A minus was only like like the first test that was given in French class. It was like the easiest. It was like name all like the fucking like conjugate what verb, and then that's it. It's just like word matching essentially, and I aced that shit, but I still got an A minus on it, which is fucking crazy, dude. I'm an idiot, you guys. It is what it is. You know, I don't know if I fully embrace it because I usually joke about that I'm an idiot. I'm smart in so many ways, but in the dumbest ways. You know what I mean? Like I know a lot of like Star Wars history. Like name me any part of Star Wars, I could tell you in the dumbest fucking ways. Truly. But, you know, I like what I like. You know what I mean? You know, I like learning on my own time. Wasn't until like recently when I'm really like getting into politics and shit like that, you know? Like back then I was like, what the fuck? Politics are for squares. And then I realized like real life issues is somehow shoehorned into politics, issues that are important to me. And then it's like everybody, when I talk about it, it's like, oh, this is politics. It's like, I don't know, man. People are getting killed. And it's like, yeah, but it's politics. It's like, okay. You know, and then so this is the beginning of my political fucking education. It's like, you know, people don't give a shit about politics. Which is true. It's fine, you know. I didn't, and I still don't.
It's easy to overlook.
It's
easy to overlook because it's affecting people who are not in your immediate vicinity. That's why. And humans have a thing where if it's not like front and center right now, currently in their life, right, pay attention to that. Let alone something that is many, several thousand miles away, across the seas, in a land that many of them may not ever see or walk on or whatever. Like, it's just, when you trying to get them to care about that when they can't even focus on anything that's within their vicinity, it's like, that's the problem.
Well, that is definitely a problem. And I also think that like on top of it, it's like there's so many people who say that they're so educated in politics that like they make it such a gatekeepy thing where it's like if you try to debate anybody in the school of politics whatsoever, you're going to get owned. It's like basically it's like politics is ran by a bunch of like debate weirdos. And so if you lose the debate or get owned in a debate, it's like, yeah, you don't know politics, so therefore you shouldn't learn any of these fucking things. I don't know. It feels like politics is like a good way to end family relationships on Thanksgiving. You know what I mean? It's like most of the time, whatever shit you bring up, there's going to be one family member that's going to be like, "Oh, you really think so, huh? You think you're so smart in this? Oh, really? Well, whippersnapper, I've been around for 90,000 years and I know way more than you do. You know, it's like, shut up. Like, hey, those people stink to have a conversation with, which is why, like, you know, everything is political at this point, you know. Even like literal genocide that's happening across the world is just like, yeah, but that's politics, man. It's just like, oh, okay. You know what I mean? It's just it's a wild thing, but you know it's okay because Taylor Swift is going to be president. Hello, is that who dat? Is that Papa Chen?
Yes. Yeah, it's my dad.
That's awesome. Well, shouts out to your family.
Thank you. We're all like in the same. It's that's another thing about a community. Privacy is not a word that we know.
No, yeah, I mean, yeah. My family, yeah. I don't know any family that doesn't understand that privacy. You know, like
no, like for reals. I feel like overseas. I think it's just because of culturally. You live in the same room. There is no such thing as privacy. If you live in the same room, like you're not going to have privacy. Like that's just a fact of life.
No, I mean,
or if like my cousin is most of my cousins still live with their families. Like that's just how It is not because they're like fuck ups or anything. That's literally the culture. You know, there's no reason for them. They live with their parents, and like so this concept of privacy is non-existent in the
No.
other world.
That, yeah, I mean, yeah, that's a new level of not having like any fucking privacy whatsoever. But I mean, my family, yeah, is very much like that. I I don't know if I should. I don't care. Who cares? Yeah, my mom, when I was younger, always like I learned the value of putting locks in, having locks in a bathroom. When I was younger, I was like, why would there be locks on a bathroom? That's just so silly. And I realized the reason for that is because your family will always fucking bother you to the point where my mom would just open the bathroom door and be like, "Hey, did you take care of the trash? Like I told you to?" I'm like, "I'm taking a shit, Mom." And she's like, "I don't care. I've seen your shits before. Have you taken out the trash? Yes or no?" You know, it's just like, fuck, what the fuck? You know? Or I would have
right. I've seen your shit from when you were little.
Yeah, but now it's fucking different. Now it's like there's you know, like I have diarrhea sometimes. You know, I don't want you around me. You know what I mean? Like I'm poop shy. Don't fucking talk to me. You know, I want silence. I want to be on my phone. You know, and get angry at Twitter and relieve myself. Okay, fucking chill. But I mean, but my dad is kind of the same way too. Like my dad would like when I was younger, my dad would used to come into my room vacuuming while I'm asleep.
Oh,
I'm just asleep, and my dad would just open the door and just start just vacuuming, and I'm just like waking up, just like Jesus Christ. And he was like, "Good morning," and I'm like, "God damn it! All right, son of a bitch." You know,
that's funny.
Yeah, but that's privacy in that fucking household. Yeah. That's just what it is. It's like there's no such thing, you know.
Yeah.
But
because it's just how they grow up.
Yeah, that is how they grow up. You know, it is what it is. You can't change the older generation. But speaking of which, we are heading into the end of this. We are at 45 minutes, basically. So,
yes.
You know, sometimes we just have those episodes where it's just a chill ass episode, and we're having a chill episode, man. We're talking about Lunar New Year, pooping, all sorts of stuff. You know what I mean? It's a lot.
And mafia bosses.
And mafia bosses. Exactly. That's fucking, what else do you need, bro? Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. We appreciate you. Hopefully we do this next week. You're going to be coming back soon, right? Or no?
Yeah.
Another week?
I leave on the... Because I get... next week, which is kind of weird. Yeah.
That is weird. Well, it's been real. Get Realisms Podcast. You know what it is. Get on that Get Realisms hype. Get your book today. Get your hat. Get your shirt. Get everything you need. Your one-stop shop to film education, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. So without further ado, thank you so much. Facebook, Instagram, we love you.
Have a happy Chinese Lunar New Year, the year of the dragon folks. Go and experience some culture. Go have some food. You know, go and celebrate just a little bit. So this is your second chance at another New Year's.
Exactly. Yeah. It's like the last couple months, it's been a wash. Let's just now start anew.
Yeah.
All right, folks.
Do-over.
That's been real. Thank you so much. We love you. We'll see you next time, y'all. Peace.